We're distracting Michael for another day.
A day?
I mean, didn't
I
he
meant
like
one
poof
session.
away?
No, he just noticed Trixie.
Yeah.
He just
Or he
noticed.
noticed something.
He
Okay.
noticed something's off.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Time to fix that.
The small tabaxi runs throughout the halls. The ones that she has been trapped in, that she is worried that once she leaves, she will still see them everywhere she goes. She runs, opening doors, going through endless hallways, following a small machine that she prays will work. As she continues down, she finds hallways that aren't empty. She finds bodies, decomposing where they had last run their course, where they had fled until they could flee no more and laid down and did not move. She doesn't look at them. She doesn't try to see who they were or how long they've been there. She is so worried that she'll see her parents among them. She runs, she bolts, she follows through, hoping and praying that this might be her final chance, hoping that the people that she only knew for such a brief moment might be the ones to finally save her. Back in the hallway, Michael stands in front of you, immaculate. All the damage you have done to him has quickly been fixed, repairing itself just like the halls do. He looks fine. He is smiling at all of you as you look worse and worse. I have to say, this has been my most fun hunt ever. Thank you. Now, why don't we spice things up a bit? This is getting a little dull, is it not?
What the fuck, Alicia?
I think maybe we could use a few more guests. As he says this, you watch as
What?
all the doors fling open.
What?
So I'm
Bro.
going to
Bro.
write real quick the numbers for them because this will be very important.
Oh no, we're doing a Scooby Doo.
The numbers of the doors?
No.
I am numbering them so that you can accurately describe which ones.
Yeah, I'll get out of the way.
Door number
Fuck
1
me.
opens up. Inside of it, you can see the inside of a warehouse where a large group of people are talking. They instantly quiet, having seen a sudden door appear and swing open.
Oh no.
Even though it is dark inside, you can see all of their red bandanas.
No, I knew it was the Red
Fuck.
Riders. No.
Fuck.
Door number 2 swings open, and Nadinia, you get the sudden, overwhelming sense of fear of being prey. Looking outside,
Oh,
you
shit.
see
Oh,
sky.
no.
It looks like it's on the outside of a ship as it's flying past. You see a woman farther away, flying with 6 angel wings. Her gaze immediately locks on the door, and though she is far away, you can sense the hungry smile that has just appeared on her face.
Ah, shit, the consequences.
Fuck.
Door number 3.
Alicia, if you want to stop playing D&D, we can just stop playing D&D. You don't have to fucking demolish us, my dude.
Door number 3 swings open as seawater begins to flood in. I'm going to need a con save or not con, I'm sorry. Maple, either dex or a strength to stay your place or move out of the way.
Dex or a strength save or check?
Save.
Save. 11.
You get pushed back and are prone as a gigantic tentacle starts to enter into the room.
All right. How far? Like 5 feet or to the other side of the wall?
Right there's fine.
All right.
Door number 4. This one opens up and you can hear the sounds of a battle already taking place. Iris, as you look inside, you see Percival.
Whoa.
He has his wand brandish as he is pointing spells and slinging them at a familiar Triton who is across the room from him, brandishing swords in both of his hands.
Holy shit.
You all have one round before some of the respective occupants make their way into the hallway. If you wish, you are always welcome to try to close the door. Here, it's your turn.
Okay.
So in door 4, it's what is his fucking name?
Percival.
Normal?
and Percy.
Okay.
Yeah, the Garfield character.
What the fuck, Alicia?
Okay. Like, can we like talk about this for a few seconds? Like, obviously, we have to close the Huntress door,
Yeah.
and we have to close the Tentacle door,
And the Red
right?
Riders.
And the red, like, so
All of
I
them.
think we then fucking pull Normal in here, right? Like, hey, bud.
I mean, he wouldn't like that. He's trying to get his dad back.
Yeah, but also, I mean, fair. Can we help him? Like,
If you take a second to look in the door, you might get more info.
If I polymorph Maple, will her exhaustion be gone?
I'd say so. It's a different body.
honestly, good thought.
Hey, Jamie.
Someone else
Let's
takes
see.
the knife then.
Shit, yeah, the knife. Fuck.
I already got
I
9
feel like
stacks.
a cool wolf that's wielding a knife.
Yeah, and his fucking face.
The
Yeah.
Elden Ring boss.
Yeah. This Dark Souls 3, actually.
The one Pokemon.
So, yeah, I don't know if you'll be hitting much with it in your current state. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's where I'm coming with it from. But so hopefully, if you're good with that,
And we still have
Who's-
to hit Michael enough to distract him, correct?
Yeah.
Fuck.
probably.
Yeah. Who's concentrating on the haze? Is it Quinn?
It's not me. I don't have haste.
It's probably Connor.
Connor? Okay.
Of course, it's Connor. Creature type beast. Uh,
Yeah, like part
this
of
is
me part of me is very upset and part of me is like, damn, this is cool. But also I'm afraid.
The fun thing was, I had this fight planned out for a while. And luckily, you guys basically took down the Church of Lu because they were also going to be able
Of
to
course
come
they
in.
are.
Oh
Of
no,
course.
those fuckers.
But you already beat them. So, like... It would have just opened up into an empty room.
Oh, that's funny.
Can I make Maple into a huge giant crab? I'm not fucking kidding me.
I insist you turn her into
Giant
a giant
fucking
crab.
crab rave?
Huge giant
Yeah.
crab. It's no shit a monster.
It's still hold a knife. Haven't you ever seen the crabs that get a hold of the
Yeah.
knives?
Yeah.
Fight with chefs.
All right. Let's see if it's actually in the thing here. We're at D.
What the fuck? Apparently we're fighting dirty.
Apparently, you're going crab.
Crab brave, let's go! Fuck, I have to pull up that, don't I? Where is the stats?
Okay, yeah, it's not in the compendium, but it's from Tales from the Yawning Portal.
Huge
It's
giant crab. Okay.
CR8.
Yeah, I see it.
I love that it's a huge giant.
Huge giant crab.
Oh yeah,
It is
turns
huge.
up in
Giant
the
crab,
5e
and then there's
tools.
huge.
Is it
giant
saying
crab.
holy shitballs?
Yes.
It does seem
That's
to.
amazing. Honestly, leave it.
What is
Leave
this?
the song.
That's my mood. Alright, okay. I can grapple. Awesome.
What about the storm crab?
What about it?
Oh, just it has like a higher strength, a higher. I don't know if you can turn her into that.
What level? What CR is it?
Oh, it's like 11.
Yeah,
It's
no.
also not a beast.
Yeah, it's
No, it's on
a
the beast.
monstrosity.
Oh, you're right. It's a monstrosity. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
There's no beast above like 10 or some shit like that because Moondrew would be fucking busted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The highest
true.
CR is 8 with the huge giant crab, sperm whale, and T-Rex.
Alright.
Alrighty. Maple, you go crab. It is a horrifying transformation.
Do I take the normal amount of hit points that they have there, or are we rolling it? I don't know.
I'll leave it up to you, whichever one.
It's a lot of hit points.
It's 161, I think, average, so I'll just do that. That's fine.
There's
Damn,
probably more
dude.
for you.
Alright. I have it up to the side so I can look at it when I need to. I am crap.
Right. So I don't think you can use the dagger, but I will say you don't drop it.
Okay.
It does say like your gear melds into the form. That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
I hope
Alright.
this helps.
Alright, you cast crab, and Maple turns into like this horrifying, glowing crab. She glows slightly,
But she
Mhm.
does.
and Michael's just like smiling at that, like,
Oh, sick.
ew.
Ew! I don't want to fucking hear that from you, bitch.
His long, spindly fingers. Is there anything else, Kira?
It does 4d10 damage on a hit. Anyway,
Mhm.
no, I scamper away. That's it. I'm hiding
Alrighty.
behind the
I'm a hasted crab.
Connor.
what's Connor. Yeah.
Connor. Nadinia, you can see Percival through the door where you're at now. You also
she's
know that the
blinded.
Valkyrie's coming. Oh, right, you can't. I think you can hear him, though. He's saying spells. And you also can sense the Valkyrie.
Hmm. 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 Problem. Big problem.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see.
Yeah, that is the case right now.
So gonna go do what I can do. I'm gonna go poke a guy in the face
Fucking game.
recklessly.
Alrighty. Go for it.
Poking guy
Mm-hmm.
In the face.
That's a hit.
in the
Recklessly.
face. Yeah. Rage damage is on. Boop.
Nice.
Poke.
Mm-hmm.
Poke.
You run up blind and swinging, and you manage to crash it into him. You can tell because it gives more than normal flesh would, but it's still solid. And he kind of laughs, and he says, I suppose that's right. You might not truly see all the danger you're in. Go ahead. Keep swinging.
Poke.
He is actually not going to do anything this turn as he has opened up the doors.
Cool.
Connor, it is your turn.
Well, Connor likes to remain focusing on hasting the crab, and also is
Mhm.
having horrible concepts of the tentacle.
Don't forget, he can teleport to your shadow. If he wants to get around Michael and them without getting, possibly attacked.
I think he will teleport to Quinn,
Mm-hmm.
run 25 feet, and close that door that he can reach.
Great. I need an athletics check.
Okay.
He is not able to close the door. It remains firmly open.
Fuck.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Does trying to close it take his action?
Yes.
Then nope.
Alrighty. Iris, it is your turn.
Can I will take my turn to look into the earthy door to see if I
No.
can see like
Is she robot?
Yes, very badly.
Yeah.
Am I? Oh,
Yeah.
no. Hang on. Give me a sec. Sorry.
I got a new desk.
Heck
Nice.
yeah.
Okay. And I'm also answering a phone call now. Be right back.
Of course. Oh, wow.
Hello?
Heard you very quietly.
You're very quiet.
Why?
There you go. Hi.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, hi. Okay, sorry. I don't know
Welcome
what
back.
that was about, but I just went into the kitchen to make a quesadilla because I was hungry and having a dinner. I'm sorry. So can I peek, or is that going to be like my whole turn?
No, you can just peek.
Yeah, I would like to peek.
You do have to move closer to the door.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
Yeah, you do not take an opportunity attack. He is not attacking this round.
That's good for me. Excellent.
You look in, and as you kind of take more in, you see this is in the labs where Nadinia had her. I forget what the word for a living autopsy is.
Drama.
What was it, Noah?
Vivisection.
Vivisection. Thank you. I knew you would know it. Uh,
Glad it confused.
You see Percy as he is casting spells, looking rather bloodied, like he got hit over the head. He's holding his one arm that's shooting the spells. You see several knocked out students. None of them look seriously hurt, but they do look like they might have a concussion. And you see Nermal, who is brandishing the two swords, as his father is trying to regain some composure standing up. You see that his father looks like he's lost an arm.
Okay. Question. Should I just have them run in and then we can close it?
You could yell at them to
Hello?
run in, yes.
Yeah, like I like that better. Honestly.
Yeah, than them trying to fight their way out.
Yeah, so I want to scream into the door. Nemo, get your ass in here right fucking now. You have like 5 seconds, run.
Alright, so he is going to move on his turn. You can hold your action to close the door after they leave.
I would.
You would?
Oh, okay, cool. Could I bonus action healing word Kira? Because I think Skylar, you can heal yourself, right?
Yeah, I should be able to.
Okay, cool. Then I would like to do that.
Yeah, go for it. Roll it.
It's only a level 1, friend. Sorry about you, but
I
Did you-
appreciate it.
What was I going to say? Never mind.
I think
Are you sure? Wasn't important?
Proficiency
Oh,
bonus or
probably
something.
not.
Okay.
well, because here's the other thing. I have as an action, I have that cool cape that lets me like bamf. So like if I need to bamf at some point to close a door, I can. But
Is it an action
my other
or a
option was
reaction?
to. It's an action.
Action, I
It's the
believe.
cape of the burner.
No, to make, I think.
That was good.
Yeah,
Right,
it lets
right,
me
right.
teleport.
All right, so you are
Well,
holding your
because-
action to slam the door,
Yes.
then.
Gives a dimension door.
Yes.
Which is
Yeah, it's dimension door. And I can bring one person with me. My original plan was to just grab them and beef it, but I can only take one of them, and I'm not going to do that. So,
Alrighty.
yeah, I'm waiting real good.
Crapple.
Crab. All right. Priorities. Which one? Tentacle, Valkyrie.
I think the Valkyrie is more dangerous. Or you could just like grab Michael, it'll be funny.
I have 2 claws. I have 2 actions. What am I doing? Tentacle or Valkyrie?
Throw him out one of the doors.
That would make him pissed off. Throw him off the Valkyrie
Dumpster
one.
him.
Yeah.
Throw him out the Valkyrie one, and then someone else can close it.
Do what your crabby heart desires.
Yeah, it's both are good options, honestly.
Right, right, right.
There are no bad things to attack and stuff right now.
The DC's a 14, so grappling is probably not an option with him. And again, I said that was stun, and I almost stunned him, so.
Yeah.
He is out of saves.
Is
yeah,
he?
and you get it for free when you hit.
I do. Alright.
You also could
Aye.
use an Istus hack.
Yeah, I do have 3. Okay.
Use your attacks.
1d20 plus 9. $14 probably misses.
Is that for like you're rolling an attack?
Yeah, on Michael.
I'm just making sure, is it a grapple or is it an attack?
It's an attack
both.
that has a grapple in it.
I see. Yeah, that does miss.
Alright. How much movement? I have 30 feet. I used half of it to stand, but I'm hasted. So I still have 30 feet. I only get one attack, right?
It's one attack by default,
Yeah.
probably because of grapples.
Yeah. I will leave the tentacle to someone else to deal with, and I'm gonna go close the Valkyrie door.
Alrighty, roll me in athletics.
Am I proficient in that? Oh. Alright.
But you do have +5.
I do have a
strength,
+5.
All right. I'm back.
15?
What I missed.
That does it. You slam the door shut. You hear
Thank
something
God.
hit the side of it, and like this scratching and screaming of an angered woman.
It's magic.
Valkyrie's closed.
This
You
comes out
say it
as
as a crab.
I'm not a crab. I was just letting Chris know.
Cool.
please
Uh,
pinching.
I don't think I could have. I don't think I would have. I don't think I would have minded. I would have tried to kill her right then and there just to see if I could do it. Probably wouldn't.
I didn't
You
even know
still
Bell.
can't.
Straight up, I think she's stronger than Michael.
That's cool.
Make a dagger.
Iris screamed at Normal to get inside the hallway with his dad. His dad lost an arm.
That's fair.
pretty
What
casual.
else?
Fix-
We could. These are things we could fix.
In the long run right now, yeah. So the only doors open are Tentacle and Normal.
Percy.
No,
Yeah.
the
And the Red
Red Rider
Riders.
is open.
Oh, right, he
Connor
failed.
Connor is blocking it.
Connor failed that, right. So only one closes Valkyrie.
I'm
bonus
not
next to
action
anything else?
Crab
One,
Rave.
right?
Okay, bonus action crab rave.
Oh, it's my turn.
That should be a
Does
free
that give, like,
action,
bardic
and
inspiration or
I
anything?
will die on that hill.
Sure, you get a +1 to any dancing rolls.
Heck yeah.
Sweet.
Wait, did you put your health at 161?
Yeah, I did.
Should have made it your temp HP.
I should have, but yep.
Do you remember what your HP was before?
I think I wrote it down
You should probably find out where you wrote it down.
on my phone.
When it is your turn.
Let's see. I do love causing problems. What is the best way to cause problems right now?
You summon your own tentacle and tentacle wrestle with the other tentacle.
It would be cool, but
I mean,
the
I have
date of
tentacle
these-
spells, can I?
Wouldn't accomplish much, but sure.
You could tentacle and then use the tentacle to close the door.
That's super not how my tentacle spells work.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, could Nadine have saved for the blindness at the end of her turn, by the way?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I should be able to do that. How much is it? What is it? Con save?
I don't remember. It was one of his abilities.
Alicia, what is it?
I'm looking. Chill. It is a con save.
I think it's a 22 DC, right?
It is.
Hey, it's something I just keep failing at. Yeah, there you
That's
go.
a mood.
Anyway, sorry. I just remembered.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. But just,
Yeah.
just,
Okay.
one of my best saves, and I'm like, fuck it. I don't need to
I don't need to
see.
see.
Pathetic POV.
I don't need to see. Stop hidden. Quinn, it is your turn.
I am going to run up here to where Connor is failing. And try to close the door
All right.
because
That
God, I
is-
don't want to just murder a bunch of people, but that's what's going to happen if they come in here.
Yep.
If you won't, I will. I've done it before.
It's a door.
That is just the DC I put for this.
Woo!
Great.
Bro.
I slammed the door in their faces, not being aggressively embarrassed in front of them.
You slam the doors. For a split second, you see both Felix and Cass in there.
I flip them off as I do it.
Fuck you.
Fuck you!
I wasn't.
You actually
I wasn't
don't want to come in here, I
wasn't normally
promise.
gonna flip
Slam.
them off, but now that you specifically mentioned those two people, I'm definitely flipping them off.
Correct.
Anything else, Quinn?
Well, I would like to quicken spell a quick little 3 damage insinuation at Michael.
You want to say that again? What was it?
Okay. I don't want to do shit.
I didn't understand what you said.
ID insinuation.
Id insinuation.
Oh, okay.
He takes a psychic damage.
A singular point of psychic
Sorry,
damage,
what's-
if he takes any at all.
I can't remember if he takes any, but I really want that
He
one
is
psychic damage.
resistant to psychic.
He would still
Alright, he
technically
takes
take one.
One singular psychic damage.
Are you winning, son?
Actually, he doesn't because he's supposed to take that at the end of his turn. It was supposed to
Yeah.
incapacitate him, and instead it didn't.
Oh,
You
it
know?
does nothing then.
It does nothing.
Oh. That's
I get a
so
little
cool.
sad. I get a little sad. I get a little sad sometimes.
Skylar, it is your turn.
It's my turn. Is the help action a bonus action?
No, generally not.
Okay.
There's
'Cause I can't
exactly
get-
one class that does that.
I can't get to the 3-door because I am small and it's 40 feet away. Guess I'm just gonna heal myself. This guy's gonna take out 2 syringes and cast cure wounds level 2, so he doesn't die in one hit.
Oh, more drugs.
What's the 2 up there for? Oh, infused weapon. I don't
Yeah,
think that
no, I
counts
don't know.
for it, but yeah.
No, mm-mm. I take 2 points of damage. That's it.
Doesn't have a drug problem. He has a pain management problem.
The pain problem.
Then I guess I'll move a little bit closer so I can hopefully help with the door next turn. 20? Yeah, that's close enough. Yeah.
Alrighty. Before... Well... Top of the turn. Let's start off with Iris's thing.
Oh shit.
The guys, you see Nermal look at you, he recognizes you, and he basically, like, pushes his dad to you and then runs after.
Yup.
Percival
I-
goes
can
ahead and tries to cast a spell at them. You watch as Nermal seems to very expertly dodge out of the way of it and block it with his 2 swords before
Fuck
he
yeah.
comes diving through the door with his father.
Good music.
Fuck
for this.
yeah, I slammed that shit. I slammed that shit and I fucked off that motherfucker. Fuck him. It's athletics, you say?
Why didn't you bring Percy in
Are-
here?
Are you sure? Well, because
Because
I
he
didn't want
wants to
him to.
kill Nermal.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
I don't-
I completely agree with that, but also Percy should. If
Nermal is
anybody
going to
should
help
be in
you
here.
close the door. So
Okay,
you have
perfect. Because
advantage.
I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure it's not a medicine check? Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, you
There's the power of
slam that
friendship
door
and
shut.
redemption. Yeah.
You
Man, it's
And
gonna be
I
real
look at-
awkward.
rattle as Percy is trying to open it. You hear him casting spells on the other side, but nothing will open this door.
Okay, and I look at Nermal and his dad, be like, okay, I'm going to be real. This is worse. We need your help. That monstrosity nightmare. Help us kill him, please. Okay, thanks. Also, hi, nice to
He
meet
pulls
you.
a sword. He turns with a sword.
Nice.
All right, cool, sick.
Violence? I can do
I-
that.
I hear Nermal, and I'm like, Nermal, is that you?
Ah, yes, the noise of turning with sword.
Oh, I forgot to make his token. Oh well. No, I mean he did talk, but
Yeah, no,
yeah.
that's what.
He
That's
looks over at Nadine. He's like, "You've looked better."
I'm blind right now.
So you've looked better
Yeah.
when you could
You
see.
looked and seen better. Ha, ha, ha.
Want to help me kill this motherfucker?
As you say that, Michael teleports
Yeah, that guy. Where'd he go? Wait, what?
right
Wait.
behind Skylar.
No, Skylar, I'm sorry.
Rip,
He
nothing
looks to
personnel,
you
kid.
and says, "I almost forgot about you." He snaps his fingers, and another door opens.
No.
No.
You see 3 elderly women sitting inside. They are old and decrepit, but when the door opens, they turn with a surprising amount of speed. On one of them, you see long hair that has treats, different candy stuck into it in this wild mess. In one of them, you see bits of bones sticking out of it and stuck in her teeth. And the last one is taller than the other two, has more of a straight back, more of a sense of purpose to her. She is dressed almost like an old grandmother. However, you can see strung around her side what look to be severed heads. They turn and look at you, Skylar, and they smile.
Oh no, they're gonna knit you a sweater.
No.
Our favorite son has returned.
Hi, moms.
Bro, I'm never complaining about my mom again.
Oh,
All
they're
right,
not
you
that
got
bad. They're just quirky.
Severed
They're
heads?
just quirky.
You know what?
Bold
Honestly, prefer
stance.
them over my mom.
Secondary bold
Alrighty.
stance.
Let's see. You got the Red Riders one, so it's just the tentacle that comes through, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Yes.
Oops, that's not what I wanted. Red Riders. Alrighty, we have a tentacle
I love tentacle time.
that comes through and is going to attack Nadinia.
Oh
Rip.
no, they have advantage.
You could have seen it's coming. Not Nadinia.
There, give me
Not
one
Nadine.
second.
I mean, they would have had advantage regardless, but not Nadine.
Where is my tentacle? Tentacle.
Search.
There it is. Got it.
Gather your tentacles.
Tentacle.
Oh no.
That's big.
It looks more like an actual tentacle. That's just the art for it.
And not like a hentai tentacle that's happening right there.
Not like an ooze tentacle,
Yeah.
is what I was gonna say. It is going to try to grab Nadinia. It does not. Nadinia, you feel something wet and slippery try to grab a hold of you, but you manage to kind of stumble your way out of it.
Oh, gross, gross. What is touching me? Ew, 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 ew.
Kira, it is your turn. There's a tentacle. There's hags. There's Michael.
Sure is.
And he's closer to you now.
I can't reach the door. Okay. I'm going to fireball Michael.
Nice.
Okay.
Because someone has to put damage on him.
Whoa. Hey.
That was last turn. This is a new turn.
No, it's on his thing. It's on his turns.
Hmm.
Alrighty. You, as he is having a fun time kind of harassing Skylar, you hit him in the fucking back with a fireball. You see his back is like hollow and inside there is just nothing as you've melted it away as it starts to reform and he turns and looks back at you.
Just like smirking confidently for a second, but that goes away real fast. Real fast.
Nadinia, it is your turn. There's a tentacle swinging. There's a whole bunch of fun stuff going on.
I still can't see, but I can smell him. Do I smell the tentacle?
What's tentacle smell like?
Don't.
I mean, yeah, you can smell it.
All right, cool.
It smells like calamari.
So it smells like me. Got it.
A little bit. You don't have any octopus in you anymore, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm clean now. Ugh, I'm a. Well, that was a lot of damage in one go. Does do I trust Maple, Quinn, and Connor to handle that?
Crab noises.
Yes, yes I do. I'm gonna poke Michael some more. Make sure we get over the hump. Poke. Nope. Poke. Yeah.
That does it. I think you do need to move closer to him, though.
Nope. I have 15 feet.
God, I forgot. Oh my god.
I have extendo arms.
Alrighty.
Oh, gadgets
After
dying.
dodging out of it, you focus again on where Michael is, kind of after hearing him speak. And there's kind of like this staleness in the air that follows him, this like moldy staleness. So you're able to kind of pinpoint where he is and slash into him.
Like I missed the first time, and I'm like, hold still, and then just another poke, because I get him probably in like the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Stay right there. I'm coming.
Oh, Nadinia, I might miss you most of all.
I
He
wish the
opened up.
feeling was. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't wish the feeling was mutual.
He is still not attacking. Connor's
Cool.
turn.
He is distracted.
Roll your save that you're gonna fail.
Oh yeah, hold on. Thank you. I keep forgetting that I kind of need to see. Okay, there we go. Like, it's not that hard of a save to make. Connor?
Connor is going to have nothing that's very good single target damage. So he's just going to chromatic orb the tentacle.
Orb.
Orb.
Orb!
Give me 1 second.
Does a 26 hit the tentacle?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, what type of damage is it?
Thunder.
Thunder. He casts this orb that goes ricocheting, basically at the base where the tentacle is trying to squeeze itself into the door, and it blasts at it, kind of rattling it around in the door frame, causing massive damage to it and some of the walls around it as well. Anything else from Connor?
That dad for you? Is that who it is? Is that the king? That'd be awful if that was the king, right?
Probably is.
Hey guys, let's make a second Michael. Let's chop it off.
Oh
It'll be
no!
No, that's a bad idea.
But
I
then
am-
you make
I
the
am-
one fight the other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let them fight! Let them fight!
I think this is a great plan, and I take no notes. But yeah, that's it for Connor.
Alrighty. Next up is Iris. Iris, what you gonna do?
I'm contractually obligated to ask. For Nermal's dad, you said he lost an arm, like surgically, or is this man bleeding out in front of me right now?
Surgically, it looks like it's an old wound.
Okay, cool. But like he's like not actively like dying or anything like that.
He looks bad, and he's like on the floor, but he's not like he's like hunched over on the floor. He's not like active.
Okay, I am going to bank on the fact that Michael's not going to give a shit about this guy. I think I'm going to run over to the hag door and try to close it.
Okay. Yeah, you slam it shut
Yes.
as the hags were like, I'm trying to think. You see, okay, you know in
Ian
Spirited
Hag
Away when the one witch like flies across the room?
Oh yeah, that's
All
bad.
three of them just come sailing towards it. As you slam the door on them, you hear them scritching and you hear them calling out to you, Skylar. You hear them say, Son, Sonny, why won't you come back to us? Come back to your sweet mothers. We made you, we can get rid of you. Come back.
Iris, you see Skylar is terrified and
No,
probably was not going to go near that door.
I give you a big thumbs up. Be like, You're all good, bud.
Thanks.
And I think I'm gonna healing word Kira again. You know.
Go for it.
Shouts, don't do it. It's a trap.
Why?
No, not the hags.
Come to your mother.
I can't believe you won't go to them. They're so convincing.
They're terrible. Yeah, I think that's all I can do.
Alrighty. Alright, next up is Crab. What will Crab do?
Crab's gonna go wrestle a tentacle.
Alrighty, go for it.
I'm gonna try to push it back in.
I love it. Alright. Let's do grapple checks then.
Alright.
That's not a with advantage, that's an 8.
Oh, hold on.
Noob.
I know. Fuck!
You can do it. I
Did it
believe in
roll?
you.
I forgot the space. I rolled a
Oh
7.
my god. No.
Damn.
Can I use my second action to try again?
Sure.
Okay. Fuck.
A 3?
Crab, you roll like ass.
Why?
You guys see a giant crab arm wrestling with a giant tentacle
And losing.
And losing.
and losing. To be
That
fair,
sucks.
I believe octopuses and squids eat crabs.
True.
Do they?
Wait, Quinn. I'm pretty sure.
That's good to know.
Quinn, it is your turn.
Well, let's see. We got a lot of things going on that are kind of blocking my view. Gonna move over a bit. I am going to go ahead and... Is this another... Oh, intelligence saved. Sure, we'll try this one. We'll try to ego whip Michael.
Is he smart?
Let's see. What do I roll? Intelligence saving throw?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He's not. He is smart. But not that smart.
A plus 14 is not that smart.
He's not that smart. I could have made that roll.
Sure.
I'm not
Anything
gonna.
else, Quinn?
No, that'll be it.
Skylar, it is your turn. Michael is right next to you at the door containing your sweet dear mother's has been closed, and there is a crab wrestling with a tentacle.
This is a fever dream. It has to be. Is the gravity still like messed up? If you do like range attacks, do we get like shot backwards and stuff still?
No, that has ended when he opened the doors.
Cool. That case, this guy's gonna fly backwards some, closer to the Genia, yeah. And we're gonna take 2 pot shots at Michael as I
Go
fly
for it.
backwards.
That's a hit.
And then 21.
It's a hit as well.
So
You
16.
fly back. Yeah, you fly backward, taking 2 shots at him, as this happens, like you get one like right in the middle of his forehead, and it like cracks his neck backward. You can hear like a snap, and then he grabs the forehead and like pulls it back down to snap it in place.
Why do you have to be so weird about it?
Anything else?
Can I make a perception if I can see T-Chan's heart? Or is it like glowing and I can see it just fine?
Oh, that's right, because it got destroyed, right?
Got obliterated, yeah.
You can see it. It's on the floor by Connor now.
Okay.
Anything else?
How much should I move? I'll probably move. Actually, no. I don't want to be near the tentacle either. So no, I'll stay.
You're still. Don't worry. You're still near it.
I mean, yes, but not as close as I could be.
Anything else?
That's it.
Alrighty. You are still dealing with the tentacle. It is going to get its attack. It is going to attempt to attack the crab.
Crab. Yeah.
Alrighty. You are grappled.
That just means you can't move.
Well, it
It's
means that right
restrained,
now.
actually. It's
Hmm.
restrained right now.
Okay.
Yes, sorry. You are restrained,
Oh,
and
yeah,
you
it does say
feel
that.
it as it starts to pull.
Take its crab snack home.
Next up is Kira.
Okay. Have to check something. That's a short rest thing. Okay. Going to cast. Good golly, this is bad.
That's an interesting spell. Good golly, this is bad.
Oh, that's bad. Let's see, what's slow again? 40-foot cube. Okay. I will try to slow. Wait, no, that's concentration. I won't do that. That'd be silly. That would be stupid. I won't do that. I'm going to Scorching Ray. Yeah, 2 against Michael and 1 against the tentacle. So
Fine.
Michael.
You don't have advantage, do you?
No.
Okay. First one's a miss, second's a hit.
And for the tentacle.
That's a hit. You
Yeah.
send out your rays, the fire goes and it like gets into the hole that's closing up on Michael. And it burns it more. And he starts to turn his whole body towards you now.
Again. Yes. Okay.
Nadinia, it is your turn. There is the tentacle that is grabbing onto a crab, and then there is Michael.
When does
Why
normal
is
go?
there
You know what?
crab?
Shoot. I'm sorry. Normal got to go, and
I was
I
gonna
missed
say,
that.
when
Rip.
does normal go?
That was my
Go,
bad. He
Normal,
was supposed to
go.
go when the tentacle went.
Yeah, it's okay.
I think he's gonna look between the two, and since Michael hasn't actually done anything in his mind, he is going to attack the tentacle.
Like fair.
Hasn't done anything yet.
Good man helping a crab in danger.
Endangered crab.
You can't dual wield long swords, right?
Yeah, you can.
Not
You just
unless
have to
you've
have the
got-
feet for it.
Can.
You can with the specific combo.
Gotta have the feet for it.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
I
not
feel
light.
like normal has that feat. He's got
He has
two
the
of 'em.
dual wielder feat.
So yes, you can dual wield long swords.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure I built that right. All right. He is going to attack it twice.
Technically,
Looking
he
very
can do it
20.
3 times. Oh well, unless he can only attack once per turn.
Oh no, he's got multi
Extra
attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. 20.
Just fighter shit.
Dang. Nadinia, you can't watch your protege as he deftly maneuvers in and begins slicing up, but the rest of you guys can see a much more. I'm gonna
Something
say
feels
like
wrong in that this kid learned too quick.
trained and fit Nermal as he runs in and slashes with his swords. Now it is Nadinia's turn.
Cool. Why is there a giant crab? Oh wait, hold, better. Is that a crab? Why is there a crab?
It's Maple.
Was a 15 a good enough save against Michael shit?
Nope.
No.
22.
So she can't see still.
Nope. I'm just gonna assume that they got that covered still. So, poking Michael. I don't think he's been dealt a lot of damage this round. Poke! Is 18 hit?
No,
No? Okay. Poke! Damn it.
no.
Well,
You try
I
to
tried.
swing wildly, but there is so much going on, it's hard to kind of tell where he is.
Being blind sucks.
Michael again will not do anything because he is still holding open the door. Connor, it's your turn.
Honestly, I think closing the door means Michael starts doing shit, and that's much scarier than this tentacle. As long as Maple does not remain grappled and become snack food.
I have
Anybody
faith in
got a
crab,
thunder
brother.
wave?
Yes, but it's grappling Maple.
If you aim it so that it only aims at the tentacle, it'll drop her.
Yeah, it won't move the grapple target.
Yeah.
Go, Connor, go.
So Connor would like to have a line tool. Where is my line tool? There is my line tool. Connor would like to create a tidal wave that pushes the tentacle away from Maple.
Ooh, that's even cooler.
Okay. Alright, I can dig it.
Thunder wave? Nah, tidal wave.
Alright, and that doesn't hit anyone else, it just hits the tentacle.
Nope, I can shape it.
Interesting, nice. Let's see, dex save. Alrighty, it does get pushed and it lets go of Maple.
It is technically prone. Someone else will have to push it out probably, but
Mhm.
prone seems good enough for letting go.
No, it does take the damage too.
I thought it gets
And
pushed.
it is looking quite bad.
I don't. Just saw the prone. No, it's prone.
Damn.
Iris, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, at it, I mean, I feel like I should still just heal people, or should I try to hit Michael?
I think we're okay. You can
Do
hit
you have
him.
lesser restoration? You could maybe heal Nadinia.
What does lesser? Oh fuck! I do. I do have a second level spell slot left. All right, yeah, Nadinia, poof.
Gotta get
I need
closer
to
to
touch
me,
you. Yeah,
which
that's
means
fine.
walking away from Michael.
Oh yeah, no,
Well,
poof.
do you want to try to save first?
Oh yeah. Let's see if I can see. Hold
Oh.
on. Let's see if I could. Wait. Where did the game go? No, come back, game. All right.
You only need a 14. It's not that hard.
Yeah, it's not that hard. Yeah, it's
Oh.
not that hard.
Okay, so yeah, my action stands.
All right, you how do you heal blindness for you?
I think I like walk over and I think I just kind of like tap her forehead and like her veins like in her head kind of like light up and they go down her face almost like it's like stitching like under the surface and just like poof, you can see now. And your eyelashes grow a little bit longer and they're a little bit glittery. You're welcome.
I wish I could see that,
Slight, Wayne. Slight.
but when I look at a mirror, she's gonna be like, I need to accentuate this. And she gets like her.
Nadinia, you can see, and you see a giant crab fighting the tentacle. And you see your protege Nermal dual wielding 2 swords like a badass. And you see Nermal's dad, who is slumped against the wall, obviously in distress, obviously in pain, looking like he has been in a like POW camp. He looks gaunt. He looks tired. He doesn't look like he's been fed. He looks exhausted. You can see like healed for the most part, incisions like all over his body and like tracks from needles, and you see that he is missing an arm.
Looks at it, sees him. Oh my God, you're both okay.
He doesn't even respond to you. He just can't.
Yeah, he's
Normal.
fighting.
Yeah, Nermal gives you a look, like a sideways glance that is very hard to read. You're not entirely sure what he's thinking.
Yeah, sure. He could be mad at me later.
Iris, was there anything else you wanted to do?
I think I am okay for now.
Alrighty. Crab Maple, it is your turn.
Are we killing the tentacle? What's my intelligence? My intelligence is a -1. I hit the fucking thing.
Oh,
It's
Your
a 1.
intelligence
My intelligence
is a
is a
one,
1. I hit the tentacle because it's the closest thing to me. No thought process, just kidding.
go for it.
No thoughts, just crab.
No thoughts, just crab.
No thoughts, just crab.
Jesus Christ, crab. I've
Oh,
not
I
done
didn't
shit.
think it would go this
Let
way.
me double check. Oh my
I mean,
god, it's
she
a
rolled
12.
a 2. She rolled a 2 regardless.
Yeah.
God.
You have another attack?
I do because I'm hasted. Oh my god!
Please.
Speed crab.
Crab.
This
Shit.
crab has done nothing.
2, 3, 2, 2.
I could hit better on Maple.
And
Door.
Maple's
And she is
wrecked.
disadvantaged.
Close the door.
Holy shit.
And now you don't do anything. Oh wait,
I
wait,
dance.
it's prone.
Oh, it's
It's prone. You have
prone.
advantage.
Hold on.
Advantage.
Okay. I hit.
That hits.
I hit.
Yay.
I hit.
Well,
I mean, I can roll again to see if I crit. Hold
yeah,
on.
roll again. Roll again.
No, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
4d10 plus 5.
How do you want to do it? How do
I
you want to kill
killed
the
it.
tentacle?
Snip.
I want to cut it into 3 pieces.
Alright, you
Sashimi.
Yeah.
Just like-
you basically like come you come from like under it as it lays down. You basically like pick it up in your claws and you just snap and it falls apart
Big
into this.
meaty
You see it like
claws.
thrashing around, going crazy. It pulls back into the door, and you see a whole bunch of other tentacles, but none of them are small enough like that one to get through. They're all pressed up against the door frame, like wriggling, trying to get enough to come in.
Gross.
So
Skill issue.
there is a chance of another tentacle finding its way in, but at the moment, there is nothing coming through.
Okay. That's all I can do.
Yep. Quinn, it is your turn.
People are a little spaced away from Michael.
Yeah.
Which means
AoE?
I can summon tentacles on Michael.
Yeah, blow 'em up, blow 'em up.
Nice. What do your tentacles look like now?
I think the
They don't have to be
wallpaper,
tentacles.
the wallpaper curls and off the wall and falls to the ground, and just it's his own place restraining him.
Ooh, I like that.
Nice.
You dare use my own spells against me, Potter?
That seems to be something that gets to him. That you're using his own place against him. But I don't think that affects anything till the start of his turn.
Correct.
Alright. Skylar, it is your turn.
It is my turn. And now that the tentacle monster is gone, he's gonna fly further back towards the heart. But before
Alex,
he
can you make a thing on the map?
Yep.
Thank you. Sorry, go ahead.
But before he flies past normal, Skylar's going to turn around and fire a beam out of his chest and do lightning bolt
Nice.
at Michael.
Go for it.
I hit the button. It did nothing. What did I do wrong?
I don't think you did do anything wrong.
I hit button again. It do nothing.
Go do it in the spell page.
Okay.
There it goes.
Okay.
There she goes.
I think I know what's wrong. 8d6. That's what you need to roll.
8d6.
Yes.
Ooh, found the thing he's bad at. Wow, that's a weirdly average.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's really funny.
Yeah. 3 1s and 3 6s. Okay, cool. And the rest were 3s.
Two
Don't
threes.
forget
It's
2 3s.
literally average.
It's literally average. Oh my fucking god.
While the tentacles haven't grabbed onto him just yet, they restrain him enough that when you shoot this, he has nowhere to move, and it hits him straight in the chest. It goes through outside his back, and you see a perfect circular hole in his chest.
Ooh.
Nice. But Skylar quickly turns back around and starts continuing towards the heart. 25, 30, 35. And can I scoop up the heart?
Yep.
Cool.
Scoop.
Places it into
The door-
his chest pocket.
The door closes.
Oh.
What, he doesn't want to leave it open? Just and not do anything?
No, he feels like doing something.
No.
So let's do his flare action. Oh.
Oh no.
Any spellcasters holding concentration on a spell must concentrate. So Kira and Connor. And Quinn?
Mm-hmm.
This is fucked up. Fuck this place.
Rip. Thund
Haste
crab.
is gone. So
Oh, that's
Maple's
bad.
stunned.
Oh, Kira just makes it. Still crab.
Stunned crab.
Stunned crab.
You're not stunned. You just can't do anything.
Yeah. Stunned crab.
Because
Is it for, like, a
stunned would
turn?
be bad.
It's one turn. Yeah.
It's one turn? Okay.
Yeah.
Kira, before you go, Michael's gonna do something.
Mm-hmm.
Who said he's allowed?
I did.
Damn, you got me there.
Michael's
he's
power
going-
gaming.
He is going to attack Nadinia.
He has advantage.
It's
Oh,
It doesn't matter.
Don't die.
That's it? That's all he do?
I'm pretty sure I said the same thing and it dropped me down to like 20 HP.
Mm-hmm.
It tickled my brain.
I just had the thought of that one Vine, or not Vine, God, I'm old, TikTok, where it's like, smooth brain. No folds, no wrinkles, no lumps. Perfectly smooth.
Perfectly smooth. I've seen that with animals so much. Specifically
yes, it's so
cats.
cute. There was one I saw of a cat that was stuck to a knitted blanket because it licked it,
Yes,
and its tongue was stuck.
that's what I thought. He just kept pulling his head back and his tongue is stuck. He's like, ah.
Cats are
Okay,
so
now
dumb.
Kira, it's your
All
turn.
right.
And he just sits there and then with a nosebleed and is like, did somebody tickle my brain? Did you just tickle my brain, you asshole?
He wiggles his long, unnaturally boned fingers at you.
I would like to take 20 d10 for that little thing that he just did. That was way more damaging.
Okay. There you go.
Chill.
Alright,
And you're down.
I think I'm gonna fireball him again.
Go for it.
Meow. That's a
Nice.
bad one. That's a bad fireball.
Damage is damage.
I continue to kite the boss.
Alrighty, you throw another one into him. You people in the front see the fire through the hole in his chest as it hits his back. He turns to you, Kira, and he says, "Just one moment, dear." Nadine, it's your turn.
All right. Medina is going to fly over to him.
You'll be in the tentacle range. I'm sorry, I thought people could see it.
No, I can't.
I can see it.
I can. I'm gonna be right outside. I don't care about it, honestly.
You can reach from outside of it.
Yeah, I'm not trying to
Be smart.
no. Let me do my turn.
I'm sorry.
Fuck.
I'm sorry.
Medina runs up and tries to grab him.
Oh. Okay.
It's a 24 grab. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I would like to try again.
You have advantage.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I do. That is fine. I try again.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
You got him.
Okay. Now I am going to lift him 5 feet into the air.
Oh my god.
I don't know if you can lift him that high,
Why?
because you'd hit the ceiling.
Okay, I'd just like to lift him off the ground.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, that's what I do. I lift him off the ground. I got him!
Hey, Nadine,
Just
are your
mine
feet
now.
touching the ground? I missed that part.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
I get you. I get what you're trying to do.
I am trying to hold him in the air, off the ground, inside the tentacle place. I hold him out like a toddler, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to like hug him, but like.
I was about to ask if you were hugging him.
Yeah, weirdly intimate.
Yeah, a little bit. So, I'm sorry, are you holding him like under the elbows, like
Yeah,
a
pretty
naughty
well.
cat?
Like a shoulder. I'm holding him under the shoulders like a toddler, you know.
Or Simba.
Yeah, like Simba.
Okay. He just tilts his head at you.
I got him.
It is now his turn, and he is going to attack you.
That's fine.
He has to make a
Oh, right.
dexterity
Save
save first. Okay.
Does he still take damage?
Hmm. No. But he might next turn if he remains in the area.
He is going to attempt to claw Nadinia.
Ow. Ow. It's like a cat.
I see what you're doing, Nadinia. Surprisingly smart.
Rude.
Hey, I have a good idea some of the time, half of the time. Okay, this is like by one.
Connor, it is your turn.
Connor would like to throw another orb.
Go for it.
Orb.
That it?
Orbiting.
Oh, wrong button. Orb. Tries an upcast.
What kind of damage?
Let's stick with a thunder.
Alright, he throws this orb of thunder, which goes and hits him in the side of the head, blasting into it, causing like a shock wave. like almost shattering part of his face before it reforms again.
Anybody ever tell you you're fucking gross?
You've done it multiple times this fight.
Okay, good. You're fucking gross.
Hate this Terminator up fighting.
Anything else, Connor?
No, that's Connor's turn, I think.
Iris, it is your turn.
Fuck, I don't know, man. So I have a spiritual weapon that I could use. I just don't know that I want to waste that spell slot on that. Because I think we're doing okay damage. Does
can save
anyone
it.
need can I
Sacred Flame him.
Cantrip.
I could what now?
Sacred Flame.
Oh, I
Cantrip.
do have cantrips. Holy shit. Wait, yeah, can I toll the dead? Wait, hang on.
Ray stars.
Blah, 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 blah. Is he bad against necrotic, or can he take that?
We
I don't
don't
know
know.
if we've learned that, but
All
he's
right,
probably
proof of
not
concept. Toll the
special.
dead. Ciao.
Love that
Gerchow.
one extra damage for the damage target. Jeez.
Never mind.
I would have saying told Sacred Flame because death
Dex
saves.
save,
I don't have that one.
Oh.
Anything else, Iris?
I'm just gonna scoot over here because I don't want to be near the tentacle zone that much. But
Bonus action scoot.
just a little scoot. Well, I don't want to get too far away from Kira in case you beef it. But yeah, I'll just vibe.
I can beef it really fast, so you're right.
All right, before the crab goes.
I mean, the crab does nothing because I'm stunned.
That's fair. As you were stunned.
Can the crab still be dancing?
Very slowly.
I mean, technically, you can still dance.
Michael is going to do this to Nadinia.
What's that?
Oh no.
Doesn't work.
You're right, it doesn't. He is very upset by this.
What is he? How does that happen?
You feel like his presence, like, against your brain, essentially. But he, like, you see, like, this confidence in him as it tries to, like, enter and it doesn't. And he gets, like, he's still smiling, but you can see, like, what the, dang it.
Barbarian Giga
No
Chad.
thought. Head empty.
Smooth brain, no folds.
Aerodynamic. Low
Stop
drag.
trying to tickle my brain. It doesn't work.
To pick your
He
brain.
wiggles his fingers again. They
All right, I
are
need
very
another-
long.
I need another 20 d10, damn.
Oh, taking cringe damage.
105. You're down.
Holy shit! He's down me every time
Jesus.
so far.
Alright, Crab is frozen. Quinn, it is your turn.
Well, he's being held in the thing, so let's just do some chunk damage. Hopefully. Nope, just kidding. I throw fire at him.
That's a miss.
Yep.
Anything else?
Nope.
Skylar, before you go, Michael's gonna look back at Kira.
No. Okay.
Uh-oh. Bad
Rip.
time.
He tells you to attack Nadinia.
Sure thing, boss.
Kira, no.
Did Normal get to go again or no?
Oh,
No,
he
normal.
will now on the Endless Kingdom turn.
Okay.
Alright, let me roll to see what the lair action is first.
Dancing with a crab.
Alrighty.
Dance Dance Revolution.
Alrighty. Let's see, where is that gonna open up?
Hmm.
A door is gonna open up right here next to Iris.
Gee, thanks.
Iris. That's not what I clicked on. It was this. This is 6. You get the air. A gale force pushes any creature that fails a DC 16 strength or dex save is pushed out the opposite door into the air.
Oh, good. My 2 best skills. Well,
Fuck.
goodbye.
You still got
Alright,
your wings?
roll me a dex.
I do.
Roll me a dex save real quick.
Well,
You fail and you do not catch the door frame as you are jettisoned out into the elemental plane of air.
great. Cool. Love that
You know
for
what?
me.
That really blows.
Hey.
As you look around, you seem to have been blown off of one of, like, basically there is his door on a, like, floating rock, essentially.
Mm,
And you have just been jettisoned into nothingness.
cool.
Oh, and Normal's turn. He is going to run up. He will get into the thing a bit because he doesn't have anything else he can do other than that.
He can attack. We're
Yeah,
not that
I just
high off the
meant he-
ground.
He is going to attack his 3 times. 1. Okay, 2.
Damn, buddy.
3. Alright, he gets 2 hits. Doing a total of 24 damage as he slashes into Michael, who looks at him like, "Who are you?"
Who the fuck are you? Where did you come from?
He's normal. And he's probably pissed at the both of us right now. More
Here,
so
it
me
is
than
your
you.
turn.
I cast Scorching Ray on Nadinia. I believe I have advantage.
No.
No?
Why would you have advantage?
You didn't
Uh,
reckless.
Wait,
Nadinia did not reckless this turn.
Okay. Good to know.
did I get
Still have an eye
skipped?
thing on there.
I think you did get skipped.
Skylar
Did
got
you get-
skipped.
Yeah, Skylar got skipped.
I'm sorry, Skylar. Go, Skylar, go.
I mean, I was going to try to help Kira from not attacking our
Yeah, go for it.
teammates, but I don't know. I think there's something more important going on right now.
That's
I'm gonna
fair.
move here. Can I? Do I have? Can I see Iris?
Yep, you can see Iris as she is falling.
How far is she?
I'm gonna say, since we accidentally skipped your turn, she just got pushed out.
Okay, cool. I'm going to take out my little portal pistols and I'm going to zap her back in.
Nice.
That's
Oh, fuck
amazing.
yeah.
So you can be next to me or you can be wherever you want.
Fuck. Yeah, I think my neck breaks from the whiplash. But thank you so much.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
I
the
think I
Spider-Man.
just die.
it's like a bungee cord.
I was
That's
thinking
fucking
more that she
cool.
just got thrown and it just like portals and she just keeps going and hits the wall behind. Desk is almost complete.
Now it's Kira's turn. Good job saving Iris. That would have been
Thank
really
you.
bad if the doors
Yeah.
had closed.
on Ned. I think that's no hits.
2 of them hit.
Oh, okay.
Tracy's
Ow.
low.
Can you roll me one more Scorching Ray? This is actually amazing.
Oh, did you hit Michael? Amazing.
Michael.
Amazing, because the
Oh
one.
my god.
Oh no, my ally.
No, how
Yeah,
could
this is
you?
this is
You didn't
just
say
feels-
not to attack him.
You're right. You should have done AOE.
Yeah, but that would have hit other people too. Probably.
All right. Does Nadinia get hit at all?
Yep,
Nice.
twice.
All right. You get hit with fire bouts from Kira.
Did I
That's all.
see the ray hit her?
No, but I'm pretty sure you can tell what's going on pretty
Yeah.
easily.
I'm just gonna
has
violently
bad
shake
aim.
the baby. Stop it!
Shake the
Oh, well,
baby.
since you said it so nicely. If you don't put me down, I'll have her jump out the door.
Sure thing, boss.
Nadinia, it's your
Just
turn.
shouldn't.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kira, you do get another roll with that.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't say anything, so.
Sorry,
You
that's my
want me
bad.
to? Hey,
Oh,
I have a
heck yeah.
question.
You're free!
She
I
won't
have a
jump out the
question.
door.
I have a question. Is that door still open?
No.
Damn it!
Sorry, Nadinia.
Looks back at her. It's all good. Looks at him.
You were never.
Hey, if I put him in these tentacles, can he use a door on him?
No!
If he can do it while touching the ground, probably.
Okay, just wanted to be sure. I can't attack while holding him with my glaive.
Fight him. It'd be funny.
That is not happening.
Pinky.
Just get a snack of that. Good yellow flesh.
I bet he tastes like paper.
Gonna
Oh, you
drop.
probably would.
Gonna drop my anchor, pull a javelin, and just start jabbing.
Go for it.
Jab. Damn it. Jab.
Yes. He looks at this kind of amused. Ooh, watch out! You almost hit my non-existent organs.
But I couldn't hit your non-exist. I don't get this one.
Oh, I will miss you when you're gone. Anything else, Sardinia?
Nope.
Alright, he is going to try to get out of this. He's a
Cool.
little done with this.
Yeah, that's cool. That's
Dexterity
sense.
save first.
You're right, thank you.
He's now double grappled.
Is he restrained,
Great.
grappled?
He is, I believe, restrained, yes.
All right, cool. I'm holding him up in the air though.
Yeah, he wants to try to get out of yours at least.
All right. He can try.
Damn.
I have advantages. I need to remember I have advantages.
He takes 13 damage as well.
Great. And then he's going to try one more time. Damn, dude, come on. Hmm.
He breaks the grapple only for her to grab him by the throat.
You can like he's laughing, but you don't feel anything coming through his throat. Like it's not vibrating or anything.
Hey, does non-existent organs mean you don't have lungs?
Want to check?
How do you talk?
Magic, bitch.
Next up is Connor.
No, wait, answer the question first.
I bet he
Connor, don't
specifically.
check it. I want to know how he does this.
I bet he specifically tastes like that, like sushi seaweed paper that you wrap the
Oh.
rolls in.
It tastes good, but also like really bad texture when it's dried out, and then you put it on your tongue, and it's like, oh, so much better.
Quinn and Connor playing who can throw the worst firebolt, in the back, and that's about it.
Who's winning?
Connor right now.
Cool.
Connor's holding back so many jokes about what's going on with Nadinia and Michael right now. He can't aim properly.
Yeah, that tracks.
Iris, it is your turn.
I think I'm gonna try to hit him. Right? Like, everyone seems okay
Go for
at
it.
the moment. I think I'm gonna try to guiding bolt him to give people advantage, maybe, sort of, kind of.
Yeah, that works.
If he's restrained, do we
Ooh.
already have advantage?
Yes, we do.
Oh, well.
So you have advantage, which
Oh.
means
So
you
you
hit him
hit.
with it.
Yeah, you
Oh,
do.
fuck yeah, and it's radiant.
Nice.
Fuck my whole dick.
Yeah, you send this radiant bolt into him. It hits him, and you see like it's almost like the light like comes apart in fibers that wrap around him, leaving like him glowing.
Fuck yeah.
Maple, before you go, he's gonna do a ray attack on Chris.
Who's that at?
Iris.
Oh no. Rip.
Owie. But honestly, it could have been worse.
Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. I forgot how scary that is.
Crab Maple, it is your turn.
Woo.
Crab apple.
I could finally move again. I'm a huge beast, so I probably can't fit in between the hit.
Can squeeze.
You could squeeze
could
past
be-
Iris up top.
Advantage to hit you if you're squeezing,
Okay.
but you're also a crab.
Yep. Could I be there? Okay.
You hit. Damn.
And I have to make a grapple check of 14, or I had my claw around you, I guess.
Hold him
You
so in
have
place.
you get him.
Everyone's
automatically.
grabbing onto
Yeah,
Michael.
you get him automatically.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's for him to get out.
I'm also
And now we
grabbing.
get
Everyone's
to
grabbing
perform effects,
onto
you know?
Michael.
The triple grapple.
Wait, that means I can let him go.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm touching
No,
the ground.
no, I'm not letting him go. I'm not letting him go.
Yeah, I'm touching
Yeah,
the
let him
ground.
go. Let him go. Let him go.
Nope. No, I'm good.
I don't think this can make any bonus actions. That's it.
I feel like you snip off a leg at 30 damage.
Sure.
He's got to grapple though.
You cut very deep into his leg. If he was a normal person, you would have crushed it.
Mm-hmm.
But there's really not anything underneath to crush.
Flabby boy.
When it's your turn.
I feel like continuing this game of let's just throw fire bolts that inevitably miss.
It's all right. I can't roll a.
Consistency.
I can't roll a wisdom save to save my life.
Anything else?
2 and a 3. Nope.
Skylar.
Does Michael want to do anything before my turn?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
He actually looks quite pleased with something.
What does that mean?
We'll find out, won't we?
Suppose we will.
It's because there's 3 people next to him, probably.
I have a 1
hmm.
intelligence. You can't blame me.
Oh no, I'm not.
I have a
Uh,
+1 intelligence. You could slightly blame me.
Can I shoot him while he's being like triple grappled?
Yeah.
Okay, wasn't sure if there's like disadvantage for shooting for range attacks. I don't know.
Nope.
All right.
You have advantage, in fact.
Oh, okay.
Bang.
24. It's not too much damage.
First one hits, not the second.
The second one hits
You,
with advantage.
Second one hits advantage.
Oh, advantage, right, yes. You go ahead, you shoot 2 into him, and he just gives you a big, big smile.
There's not many people out there that'll smile after being shot. Should we be worried?
Probably.
Yes. Yes, you should. You see as Michael begins to inflate. He gets bigger and bigger, almost cartoonishly, like someone's pumping him full of air.
The fuck?
He gets larger and larger, looking like he is about to pop.
I'm not into
And then he
inflation
does.
kinks.
God damn it.
What does he do?
He self-destructs.
What?
Cool.
As you
Bitch.
do.
Man, fucking worst electrode ever.
This is going to affect the 3 that are closest to him, and it will be force damage.
Okay.
No save.
Yes, I'm sorry. It will be a dex save.
Okay.
Dexay!
Proficiency is +3. No proficiency. Is a saving throw have proficiency?
If it doesn't say saving throw on it, then then it's just the number that's there. You would just roll the
Just the
dex.
dex. Okay.
Yeah.
Just the ability modifier.
Okay. Jesus fucking Christ, crap! Now you write fucking
It's
roll
crap
out.
time.
Jesus.
That is one dexterous crab.
Fucking finally.
It's got to be able to break dance.
Right, you take half damage if you are able to dodge it.
What's the DC?
Oh, I'm sorry. It is a DC 18.
Okay.
Ow!
Don't forget normal.
Oh yeah, Nurbal's down. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I forgot to roll his thing.
Let him
That's
have
my
a
bad.
save.
You should. Oh, Nurbal's actually still up. Good for you,
Fuck
Nurmal.
yeah.
He is
Uh,
just barely up.
I would like
You
to drop concentration on the things as soon as
yes.
he's gone.
Yep, you dropped concentration as Michael steps out of the door right here, looking perfectly fine and fresh-faced and new. He turns to all of you and he smiles as he's been doing this entire time. And he says, "Isn't it obvious? You should just give up. You are all going to die here. There is nothing you can do. The second you stepped through these doors, you were doomed. This is my kingdom. This is me." And as he's saying this, the walls all start to rotate. Some of the doors open, revealing different places in this horrible kaleidoscope as you all are fumbling, trying to stay up, trying not to fall through the doors to who knows where. I am in charge here. I am everything here. And for you, you little dumb prince, to think that you can take over, to think you can conquer. You will die. There is nothing that any of you can. And as he's speaking, the whole room suddenly tilts at an angle. And for the first time, you see Michael lose his step. He actually falls, along with all of you sliding down this ramp to an open door at the bottom. As this happens, the area nearest Kira almost collapses in on itself like a telescope that's being shut as it comes smashing down towards you. You are all forcibly pushed out of the hallway, Michael included, back
Shit.
into the temple.
Whoa.
Well, that's
You
weird.
all land dazed and confused on the stone floors, which so long ago, but not really. You all had just participated in a ritual. You had all made Quinn an emperor. Michael stands up, looking for the first time lost. He is not smiling. He turns back to... Go ahead.
Looks like your hotel's under new management.
He turns back to the yellow door that is still standing right on the wall where it was before. He runs to it. He grabs the door handle, and it does not open for him. It is locked. He struggles for a moment, and then he starts banging his long, unnatural hands on it. The door swings open, and you see Trixie. She looks similar to when Michael had taken her over, but it is less painful. The changes in her claws and her smile look natural. They look a part of her, not forced upon her. She looks up at her once friend with a large, toothy smile. There is nothing that can truly describe what happens in the next moment. The only way you could possibly begin is to say Trixie ate Michael. But that is not what really happened. It's more like they both became undone. They both attacked and merged into one another, and at the end, Trixie is the one that stayed. It was horrific. It was terrifying. It was a scene that your mind would not fully let you recognize. It was too foreign, too alien for it to fully comprehend. But at the end, when it was done, Trixie stood in the doorway. She didn't fully look like she had to you before, but she didn't fully look like Michael was in control of her either. She was something new, something different. But what she wasn't was Michael. Folks, you have solved my Michael puzzle.
Oh my
Is she
god.
gone? Is she still in the doorway? Do we still
She's
see
still in
her?
the doorway.
Okay. Oh
Pretty
shit!
well.
Are you okay? Are you? Are you...
Oh, I'm better than fine.
Okay. I don't like that.
So I guess you found what you were looking for?
Trixie did.
Are you not Trixie? Cool, cool, cool.
The Trixie that you talked to, that you met, doesn't exist anymore. But
Oh,
I am Trixie.
oh. I don't know if I like that too much. But, I mean, are you gonna try to kill us?
Not right now.
Okay.
Trish trying.
The Trixie that Michael knew. And the Trixie that Michael knew wasn't really that homicidal.
Well, Trixie, I hope our kingdoms can come to an accord at some point.
Look forward to that. I really have no interest in being conquered.
Be ashamed to have to.
Now, thank you all for your help. I will let you know that Michael is no more. It's like he never existed.
Flushing down the toilet.
I'll have to do some cleaning up. If you need me, just knock.
Can I get my device back if it's still available?
She tosses it to you.
Thank you. And if you ever need it again, just let me know. Just knock. And he smiles.
Like you. And she closes the door. And the door disappears.
Somehow I'm more unsettled.
Somehow? Really? You can't figure it out? Fuck!
Final boss 2, electric glue.
As she just falls back, as
Oh my
Nadine just
God.
falls back, panting.
Yeah, hold on. Who I got like 2 healing spells left. Who needs healies?
I need a nap.
Probably who's gonna need healing is Normal's dad after we
Yeah,
cleanse him.
let's get that done right now.
Connor slips out and goes to see if the barbecue's still left.
This motherfucker. What? Yeah, but can I do like a quick like I'll burn like a cure wounds on Normal's dad just to get him like steady, you know.
Yeah, you go ahead and you help at least stabilize him in a way where he is not in too much danger. Normal is at his side the second Trixie's gone, trying to make sure that he is okay. You take a better look at Normal. He looks rough. He was fighting Percival for at least a little while before this all went down. But he looks stronger than what you remembered. He looks like he has been doing maybe nothing but training since you guys left. And he seems to have a lot more confidence in himself and his abilities. There's not as much of that kind of dumb innocence that he had beforehand. Once his dad is stabilized and in a better situation, he kind of looks around at where you guys are and he lets out like this unfunny laugh. He's like, you gotta be. And he also is now speaking very well, like very good common. You gotta be shitting me. We're back here.
Don't you want to see your wife?
He like freezes when he hears that and rubs the back of his neck, some of that kind of like kid part of him coming back. And he looks around, he's like, where is she? Oh wait, shit, where's her dad? I'm gonna kill him.
Super too late for that one. Sorry, buddy. You didn't call
Oh.
dibs. Oh wait, no, he's alive.
Wait,
Wait,
is
no,
he? Yeah, wait.
He's alive. He's alive.
He's alive.
But we have
Yeah,
him
he's
tied
in the
up
shadow
at the moment.
prison.
No, he's not in the shadow prison because all the people are in the shadow
Yeah,
prison.
he's in the hole.
Right, the shadow
Given the portable
hole.
hole.
Right.
He looks over at you, Nadinia.
Can Maple not be a crab?
State crab.
No.
Forever crab.
He just leaves. Crab with one intelligence needs water.
I will dispel the crab.
No. No more crab
Maple,
rave.
your exhaustion just comes rushing back into you.
Mm-hmm. She just falls on the fucking floor.
Hey, normal.
He gives you a nod.
I just to catch you up to speed, we made sure everybody was free of the king in yellow.
Oh,
He's
those who wanted
taken
to be.
aback a bit. You
Well,
came here and freed people.
yeah.
We gave them options.
Yeah.
I
It's a little complicated.
didn't think you cared about him.
Kinda shrugs. Well, I do. We got to get your dad fixed up.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. All of you.
Thanks for helping us beat the shit out of that guy without knowing what the fuck was happening.
He was really creepy looking.
Yeah, don't.
No, you definitely made the
long
right choice. He
story.
was awful.
I mean, I don't think anyone would have mistaken him as like a misunderstood good guy.
It's a long story. It's weird.
The worst part is, in a lot of ways, he might have been a misunderstood good guy, or at least based off one.
Uh, I don't care enough.
Fair.
He like helps lift up his dad.
Just for the record, did you know your wife is super pregnant?
She's what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I mean-
Drop his dad.
Mabel's just like
gonna
starfished
catch
on
him.
the ground, and she just starts like hysterically laughing.
Here, you're more beaten up than I am. Here, let me. At least.
Yeah, you grab a hold of the dad. He is out of it, but he kind of like looks up for a second, and you can't really tell if he recognizes you or not, but you see like a kind of smile across the dad's face before he like falls back out.
Mm-hmm. I'm. Okay, let's just get him fixed up.
Um,
I can do that. Give me like a tight 15-minute nap.
I'm gonna do a tiny bit of a wrap up, let's call it.
Mm.
Okay.
Just because like you guys are not gonna get I am not gonna put you through another
You fucking sure, friend? Like
Maple would literally die.
I'm not gonna
we've been
put
on
you
this
through another
day
combat
for
just now.
like 8 weeks.
So those that did not choose to go with you, you do not find them on the island. It looks like they may have left.
Mm-hmm.
Did they take the barbecue?
They did not take the barbecue.
All right.
Those
We don't have to chase them
bastards.
down. We don't have to.
Christ.
But it looks like they took whatever was theirs and they left the island. For those that were in your shadow, Quinn, you are able to bring them back out. I don't know how much you would like to describe to them what happened. You could say it was a counterattack from the Yellow King. You could tell them it was absolutely nothing, or, it is up to you guys how much you decide to tell them about what happened.
Just tell them the truth.
I'd probably say something along the lines of a counterattack by the right hand of the Yellow King, and that has been destroyed. Because I can do that.
Yeah, they are extremely impressed by this. Well, most of them are. There's one who is distracted and doesn't really listen, and that is Wastari.
Fair?
She is looking at Nermal with tears in her eyes as he looks back at her. She tries at first to rush to him, but she is not really able to take
far
the
too
number.
pregnant.
Like, yeah, she like takes a couple steps, like she's gonna try to run, and before she can even try and get to that, he rushes forward and just pulls her into a huge hug. Tears in both of their eyes as he pulls back and he kisses all over her face and just gushes about her, acting like the kind of young teenager that you first met when you found him in Taros, just overeager and trying his best. The two of them have a lot of catching up to do, and as the rest of you guys try to relax and take care of your injuries along with the injuries of Nermal's dad, the people in the group, the people that you have now brought on with you, Quinn, now have a brand new feeling, a brand new thing that they are not accustomed to. That is celebration. They're not used to that. They're not used to having something special happen, something joyous, something worth celebrating or remembering or treating anything as different than the mundane, everyday feeling that they normally have. They eat this strange food that they're not used to, and they speak in excitement with one another. It's not the kind of overly rambunctious, excited parties that you guys have seen. It's much more reserved, but there is an unmistakable thread of hope through it all. a thread of excitement, of a feeling like there might be something more. They speak excited, they speak hushed, almost afraid to break the tension of this hope. But they speak with happiness. It's not a long time, but you can tell that it's deep and meaningful for them. This is something that they will remember, a turning point in their lives and a turning point in all of yours. You all take care, you rest, and you feel better. And you all feel a bit of that joy and that excitement and that hope as well.
Does that mean we level?
You do level up.
Woo.
And we sleep for like 4 days straight.
Literally. I can hit
You
the long
definitely
rest
can
button.
You definitely can take a long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, Jesus, please.
I got rid
You know
of
what that
one of
means,
my
right?
exhaustions.
It means we can
Mhm.
grow Normal's dad's arm back.
Yeah, is that greater restoration? I'll give that fool an
No,
arm.
it's regenerate. It's a level 7
Oh.
spell, but you're level 13 now.
Oh.
We just got new spells.
Oh no, thinking.
Oh no, thinking, you said.
It means I can get my leg back.
The fuck do I get? Open palm.
Thank you for running, Alicia. It was a fun session.
Yee.
Oh yeah, it was a
I was
super
legitimately
fucking fun.
afraid.
Tongue of sun and moon? The fuck?
You can talk. You
I
can
will
speak
say-
every language now.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Now we can
You
talk
don't
in
speak
whatever
every
fucking
language. Everybody understands you when you talk.
you're able to touch the key of other people's minds, so you understand all spoken language. Moreover, any creature that can understand language can understand what you say.
Yeah.
So I understand every language, and everyone can understand me.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, but remember, you don't speak every language.
No, I just understand it,
Yeah.
and everything can understand me.
Yeah. There's a hard difference. I don't know what it is, but like they do make that like particular distinction.
I think it's to distinguish that you can't read it.
Yeah,
Huh. She can't read anyway.
I can't. I kind of can.
But yeah, I hope you guys had fun with that. I've been
Woo.
excited and worried about the Michael fight for a long time.
Oh, it was so fucking
'Cause-
cool.
I'm glad you think so. I know he was like extremely difficult, but I will say you guys did fucking amazing with the
What's the damage for? What was the damage threshold that we needed to beat?
The damage threshold was set at, I believe it was, it was 70. I have it written down.
Shit.
And then any extra got carried over to the next one.
Okay.
Yeah, no, when those doors opened up, I legitimately was like, well, this
we gotta
was fun.
we gotta fix my no damage issue because I
Chico's
barely
over.
do any.
If I remember correctly, Skylar is working on a weapon
Yes.
for you.
Yes, I am
Yeah.
patiently waiting.
I just need to confirm with Alicia of what I can and cannot do with it.
Yep, we can look it over and figure that out.
All right.
I think you sent me one, and I can't remember if I responded. I'll have to double check it.
You did not respond.
I apologize. I will
It's
double check
okay.
it.
I finally have teleport.
Nice.
Hell yeah, we more than one teleport. Fuck yeah.
I will say, Chris, very
Okay.
smart on you to pick him up. because it meant he couldn't just teleport away, and also it stopped the lair actions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was thinking of trying to do the thread tangle thing, but then everyone just kind of hugged him, and I was like, oh, never mind.
Hugging work.
Just pile on him.
That's what he
Maybe
really
that's-
needed, guys, is he just really needed hugs.
Yeah, like that's the like moral of the campaign is just, hey, get a hug.
Someone you know needs a hug right now.
Michael needs a hug.
Did I roll HP? I
Well,
don't
he
think I
can't
did.
get a hug ever again because he is dead.
Nice!
He is super dead. You can cross him off your guys' shit list. He is
Oh
gone.
my god, wait, we can. That's so fulfilling.
I broke 3 digits!
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Scrub.
How do I unlock this? Do I push it?
Alright, friends, I am headed off to go see if Alicia's mom bought me ice cream, because I think she did.
You and your fucking ice cream, alright.
But
I know, right?
This was fucking cool as shit, though. Like, Alicia, you're killing it. I'm terrified for what the next big fight is gonna be, but that's fine. We'll deal with
It
it
won't
later.
be for a
This is,
while.
This is your fight against Michael, so you can make whatever assumptions you want about if you try to fight the Yellow King.
I mean, if or when. So,
I said if because, maybe someone just betrays you guys and,
We die.
yeah.
I
Maybe
mean, fair
Nadine is
enough.
like, you know what? I actually really liked working for the Yellow King. He offered health and dental, so
That's, health and dental is pretty hard to find, so, like, I get it.
He offered a spa day, and I mean, spa day.
But I will make you curated PowerPoints whenever you want. Oh, fuck, we gotta check in with Nick, too. There's so many people I need to see. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys want to do any sort of campfire, you're more than welcome to. It is going. You guys will have a nice, uneventful long rest. Otherwise,
Oh, question. Next
Yep.
Monday is Labor Day for the US of A. Does that affect anything?
Not for me.
Nope.
I don't think
I
so.
actually got Friday off.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's my first. It's my first vacation taking off just to take off ever.
Good for you.
Embrace it.
I decided
Do it
it's
more often.
about time I used vacation days.
Yeah?
100%.
Alright.